Hello. In previous video we discussed relative path name and absolute path names, and also we discussed directory commands like mkdir, rmdir, cd. So these are the commands we discussed. With respect to this, we will discuss some more concept related to files and its command. First, current directory and parent directory symbolic notations with respect to relative path name. We already used the one command, that is pwd, which stands for print working directory. That means it will show what is the current present working directory of the user. Here it's just we can find it: home, Kumar, progs, data and text. The text is the subdirectory which is located under data. Data is subdirectory which is located under the progs. Progs is the subdirectory under Kumar. Kumar is the subdirectory under home. So this way we are showing that. As I already told, the notations what we are using, that is the two dots, that is indicating parent directory. If I use in the prompt cd two prompts, that is the two dots, moves one level up, just we can find it the output of that. Means the text subdirectory will be changed. So only we can have a complete path name is home, Kumar, progs and data. Similarly, one more example, just we can find it here: home, Kumar, PIS with respect to the print working directory. If you wanted to move two levels up, then we need to use the parent directory twice, but it is separated by the forward slash. That is important. Just we can find it the output what we got it here. Only home subdirectory exists in the root directory. Actually it is related to the previous output here, home, Kumar and PIS. We are moving two levels up, means we are change the present working directory from PIS Kumar to only home. The one more notation what we are using, the single dot, that is representing the current directory. We are using this with respect to the cp command. Here we are copying dot profile file exists in the one's directory, that is Sharma, into a current directory. Here the single dot representing the current directory. Here it is exist right extreme of the command line. Here some of the most important commands what we are using related to the file. The one first is cat command. As the name indicates, this command can be used for displaying the file contents and as well as for creating the new files. We will discuss the first one, that is cat command for displaying the files. As I taken the one example here, cat department.list. Here department list is the file. We are displaying the contents of that file. It is containing the file lines, having the some information like serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and what are the different department names: account, sales, production, marketing and personal. Next, its ID, or you can say that size, that is 6123, 6124, 6125, 6126, 6127. If suppose if I'm use the cat command with option V, then it will display in the non-printing characters. That means some of the ASCII character we unable to print by using printer. Such character, if you want to display on the screen, we need to use the cat command with option V. If suppose the numbering is not added for a particular line, say for example in the previous example accounts, sales, production, marketing, personal, we are added the some sequence numbering from 1 to 5. So that kind of the numbering can be done by using cat command with option N here. And one more important use of the cat command is that creating the files. Here just you can make the observation with respect to this syntax. Cat, which is followed by the right chevron, that is the angle bracket we can call exactly, and which is followed by the test. That indicates currently we are creating the one file named as test. Then we need to press the enter key, then type some information, say for example as I type the computer science. This information is redirecting to the file test. It will take the contents until the user is pressing the Control D. That means we are stopping the input. Suddenly this one, the cursor is blinking in the prompt, that indicates the corresponding file is created and the contents is redirected to that file. Just you can check it whether that the contents is redirected or not by using again same command cat followed by the file name here, that is test. Just we can find the information exists in that file, that is computer science. So this way we can use the cat command. Next, one more important command, that is mv command. As the name indicates, we can use for renaming the files. It means it renames a file or a directory. Means if suppose there is a one file name, if I take an XYZ, I wanted to change this file name as XYZ to ABC, then I need to use the mv command here. As I taken the one example here, mv chapter 1 and man 1, that means the man 1 file name is renamed as chapter 1 here. Similarly, we can rename the directory files as well by using the mv command. And the one more important use of this mv command is that it moves group of files to a different directory. So with respect to that, just we can find the example there, mv chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, which is followed by the probes, is a directory. This syntax indicates that, or this command line indicates that we are moving 3 files into a directory named as probes. So mv command we are using for renaming the files and as well as moving a group of files to a different directory. The one more important command, that is rm command. As the name indicates, this command we are using for deleting the files. Just as I taken the one example here, rm command followed by chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, that indicates deleting the 3 files, deleting all the 3 files. Similarly, we can have one more example here, rm probes / chapter 1, probes chapter 2, or we can write it the same command line as rm proves / then chop 0 in square bracket 1 2 that indicate we are deleting particular files from the directory file. And one more example as I taken here, rm with asterisk symbol, that means we are deleting all the files from the current directory. Next we have some more examples with respect to rm command, that is option I, that indicate interactive deletion, which means that if I use that option, it could not deleting a particular file before asking the permission from the user. That means every time it will ask the permission from the user, yes or no. If I press Y character, then it indicates we wanted to remove that file. If I entered N character, that indicates we are not interested to remove that particular file. Or else we press if we press enter key, that indicate we are not deleted any file. We have not deleted any file. There is a one more option for rm command, rm with option R, then which is followed by the asterisk symbol, that indicate recursive deletion. Recursive deletion is nothing but in a one particular directory, all the files in hierarchy structure will be deleted one by one. That is what we can call as a recursive deletion. Next we have option F. So we can delete a particular file even though it is having the write protection permission, then it is allowed, then we can call as a rm with option F. If I can use the combination of these two options, there is rm and F, that means deleting everything in the current directory and below. This is we are having some concept related to file related commands. In next video we will discuss some more commands with related to the files. Thank you.